Good evening, everybody. We're going to start this meeting for the Lowell Veterans Commission. Today we have present. Please state your name.
Richard Cody.
Jay Gaffney.
Eric Lamarche.
Paul Paradise.
Michael Peoples.
Jean Peoples.
Okay. With that, we are still missing. There's a few new members. I haven't heard. I know a few of them have other events that are that we're already pre-committed to. But with that, before we get into any business, let's conduct our Pledge of Allegiance. Would you lead us to the Pledge of Allegiance today?
Yes, sir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we do have several new members that have been appointed to the commission. We have Phileas Gauthier, Nayeli Pimentel, Robert Karavac, and officially Michael Peoples. So it's good to have more members on the board. We're going to go over and double check some of our returning members, see what we got going on, and go from there. To my knowledge, we had one vacancy left. Hopefully, I've been notified that there's a few people that are applying for it. So hopefully we can get a full commission. And we'll go from there. So with that, do we have the meeting minutes from last month?
Yes.
We do.
Okay. So what we'll go over and do is, I gave you access to the email and to the OneDrive. We'll go over that way. You'll be able to go over, send everything you need through the Veterans Commission. Thank you.
And should I post it there?
Yep.
And going forward, send agendas as well?
Yep. Excellent.
Can we be enough copies for the meetings in the future too?
Well, one or two, nothing crazy. We don't want to waste too much paper.
Okay.
But we'll go over, and now that you have access to the, I'll give you guys, you guys have access to that.
Yep.
There's the
Yes.
OneDrive there. Go through it, explore it. Ms. Cole's did an excellent job outlining where everything needs to go. If you have any questions, you can call me, and we can go through it together.
Will do.
Appreciate
And then you
that.
guys also have access to the email, so you guys can go over and send emails accordingly from that.
Okay,
From that, just you put your signature block on the bottom. Okay.
great.
All right. So, before we get into other business of that we're going to talk about, we do have to address, now that we've positions within the commission. We have we're going to do chair, vice chair, and the secretary position. Okay. I would like to stay on as chair. I think I've got a pretty good
Great.
rapport with the city. If that's good with you, we'll.
I second that.
Thank you. We will go over and vote next month on those positions. So if anyone does want to go over and be elected to these, and they're not here today, we'll give them a chance to speak up next week and go to that. The vice chair, I haven't heard if anyone wants it, but like I said, we are missing a few members. So we're going to go over and we'll leave that open unless anyone here is interested. Okay. The secretary position.
Right there.
All right. I'm going to definitely second you for the secretary position. You guys.
Some competition.
I was gonna second
You guys have done an excellent job, and I do appreciate that. Now that you guys have access, we'll go from there, and then obviously we'll wait for we'll make it official next meeting. All right.
So you have been nominated for chair,
And Michael for secretary
but but the vote will be
next month.
okay.
Next month. Anyone not here, I will go over and I'll allow them to vote via email if they have something already on their, on their agendas, we'll go over, they can vote in with our, commission, through our commission email. And then we'll go over and we'll post that as needed. All right. With that, I know we were supposed to have a guest speaker tonight. They had to reschedule.
Yes, Simone, who works for Congresswoman Trahan, had been wanted to come tonight. However, the congressman was supposed to be in this area and was going to have some event at Middlesex Community, but the delegation was kept in Washington longer than they expected. So Simone got tasked with Trahan's job. She would like to come again next time.
Of course.
Okay, I'll let her know then.
Of course. Of course. We'll go over and we can definitely do that. All right. And all right, so with that, actually, before we get into upcoming events, we have any updates that need to be addressed from the city, from our VSO?
I was just going to update on the event
All
that we're planning.
All right, well, we'll get into, we got a few of them planned, and I also had a meeting with Mr. Roach
Okay.
about the 4th of July, but we'll get into that. So let's start with the event that's going to be coming up the sooner. That's going to be the Lowell Vet Center's Trunk or Treat. That's going to be Wednesday, October 29th, between 4 and 7.
So it's 10:29.
Yep. Okay. So I've secured a decommissioned Humvee to use for our vehicle for the trunk or treat. That's being provided by Neil's Auto Collision Center out of Dracut. Eric Fanning was very generous to go over and donate this for the night, let us use it. We'll have a banner up for him, and whoever would like to, you said you guys were already be committed to manning that table?
Yes,
Yes.
we
Okay.
absolutely will. And if you like, we can bring the bunting that we donated to the city at the
Yep.
last.
Perfect.
Bunting.
Yeah, we can do that, or if you got any, I think I got some lights at the house, like some skeleton lights or some like little light up stuff.
We do have some decorations.
Yep.
Simple.
Yep,
Yeah,
simple,
simple,
nothing crazy. That way we can decorate the truck a little bit, and I'll see what I can do to have some candy donated, so we can give it out. Okay? I'll also be there with the Lowell Police veteran cruiser, and along with some of the staff that does events for the trunk or treat, and I'll be there as well. So I'm gonna try to get both vehicles parked next to each other, so I can kind of go back and forth and go from there. So that's going to be, once again, on October 29th, between 4 and 7. So anyone who is watching, please bring your kids, grandkids, or yourself if you just want to go over and nab some candy, and to the trunk or treat. It's going to be a good time.
Where's it gonna be?
10:29.
10:29
Where?
at the Lowell Vet Center at 10 George Street.
Oh, George.
Do they have anything online?
They should. I think they have everything posted as well. So they are an outstanding organization that helps with veteran mental health. It's always good to go over and help with that. And they do really great work over there. Their counselors are literally top notch. So if we can go over and we can support them in any way, we're going to. All right. So next the next up is going to be the Veterans Day event. And we have, I'll let you go over because you've been spearheading this one mostly.
Yep, we have the Veterans Day event is going to be on Monday, November 10th at 11 a.m. at the Lowell Memorial Auditorium inside of the Hall of Flags in the main foyer. We have I have secured Lowell High School junior ROTC for the colors. We have some. I'm working on a fourth grade class. That same fourth grade class that sang for Memorial Day. I just need a confirmation from them. I think they want to bring 90 kids. The vet sent, along with the art display that the schools have confirmed, the, not the schools, the art, the art superintendent, not the the art chairperson of the school asked me to elaborate, and they'll be participating. And along with the kids, the vet center, it has a group of vets that they create art, and they want to display their art as well. And they also are talking about putting a video together of just their journeys of how they got to serve in their whole entire journey from birth to now, and what they're doing now. What else? Oh, and I reached out to Melissa over at the City Hall to make it a little more special for the kids. They've said that the winners, the ones that submit their art, can be displayed in City Hall. That actually coincides. They'll be doing a veterans art project anyway. So the closer we get, once I get some the materials, I'll be able to work with them to make sure we get that all posted in City Hall as well.
Will there be a winner, and will there be a prize?
Well, I think the prize is the
Recognition.
and having it displayed in City Hall. And I was also thinking, if we couldn't have done it in City Hall, I know we also display art inside the senior center up on the top floor. That's constant. So I think that might also be a possibility. You know, maybe sometime over at the City Hall, and then I can bring them over to the vet center. So there's a lot of vets that go there as well. Yeah, I think that's. I'm trying to think of what else. I put some feelers out there for a couple speakers. I haven't received a response yet, but I'd like to get a male and a female speaker just to talk about their journeys. And that's it for now.
Do you want me to go over and say something?
You want to be you sure?
Well, I don't know if you want me as the MC. You're going to MC it, but I would like to say something on behalf of the Veterans
Sure.
Council as well.
I will add you to the list.
Michael and I put together an email that we'll add that flyer to, that we're going to invite the UMass Lowell veterans, student veterans.
I already did
You
that.
already have, okay. And we thought some of the same people that came last year through UMass Lowell. And we also asked the Lowell Telecommunications if they would post that on their site as a public service. And we would also, if with your permission, like to invite WCAP and the Lowell Sun as well.
All done.
Yep. He's already on it.
You are amazing.
Well, that would I reached out. I know that Melissa, that group over there in the special events in City Hall, they're amazing.
Yeah, they are.
I reached out. I explained what I wanted. I asked if we could have the Sun there, and I've also asked if the Sun could post the pictures of the winners in the paper.
That would be nice, because there's a little thing just being displayed, but at least if something that they can hang their hat on.
Right.
It's quite the accomplishment, it really is.
Oh, I agree.
Being rewarded.
So CAP, and I think she's going to reach out to these guys as well. I don't know if they can film it.
They're talking about it.
We
They have the
asked them-
capability now to
Yes.
go out and film stuff
Yeah.
and get out, so maybe you want to put a bug in their ear.
They would like a electronic copy of the flyer as well.
Gee, yeah.
I
Well, that's a nice
I
flyer.
can do that if you'd like.
I also have the copy of the trunk or treat flyer. I can send it
I
to.
would like
Yeah,
that as
please.
well.
I'll send it to the email group so you have it. I have it pulled up right here.
I got
Beautiful.
permission today to
Good.
start posting things at the VA clinic in Lowell.
Okay.
And they said they'd happily
Yep.
display any information
If we have your permission to do
Do
that.
Of course.
I've also sent it to them.
You have?
I did.
All right.
I talked to some media person, and he said he would send it to all the local, to Bedford and to Lowell.
All right.
I don't know if he will, but you go ahead and do your. I'd rather double up than not have it at all.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you could send me the trunk or treat flyer as well.
Sure.
Eric, the activities that you were talking about, you talked about activities on 11/10.
On 11/10.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you talk about anything on 11/11?
No, we're not having any ceremony on the actual 11/11. I'm not sure, no, we won't, the city won't. I don't know if the veterans, not the commission, the veterans,
Group?
the veteran,
We were all at a loss of words.
my words. Yeah, no,
Veterans Group, go ahead.
Matt Elkins.
Okay.
I didn't know if Matt Elkins would be doing anything. So,
11/10 is the city's big day.
correct,
Okay,
correct.
good.
Okay. All right, so that'll cover Veterans Day. I wonder if we can get any, maybe local businesses to maybe cater it a little bit and do some, like maybe some finger food.
I am working on the catering as well. I'm just trying to figure out where to go, but we have money set aside for that.
Oh, awesome.
I'm thinking finger food, some coffee,
Water.
waters, but,
Sandwiches.
and I'm just waiting to find out, get a good idea, because I love the kids, but the fourth graders won't eat or drink anything. They bring their own because of allergies and all that.
Right.
But the Lowell High School kids can eat.
No, they can eat.
So I want to make sure I have enough for everybody, so.
Right.
Well, that's all under control.
So that'll be Veterans Day. All right, so now we're gonna get into 4th of July.
I have one more event in November.
Good.
Or if you want to go ahead.
No, we'll hit November 1st.
All right.
What do you got?
On 10/20, no, I'm sorry, bear with me for a minute. On 11/1,
Okay.
an organization known as Strongwater Farms in Tewksbury is having a Veterans Resource Fair, and it'll be in their arena. All the local veterans groups have been invited. They'll set up their tables, and some of the VSOs will attend as well. It's from 10:30 to 2:30, and so I think if anybody wants to find out about the groups in the area, what they do, who
So-
to contact,
November 1st from 10:30 to what?
2:30.
2:30. And it's in Tewksbury, where's the event being held?
I'm sorry.
Where's it being held?
500 Livingston Street in Tewksbury. It's adjacent to, used to be part of the Tewksbury Hospital grounds.
Okay, excellent.
That's the horse barn? How do they have the horses?
That's where they have, well, it's, the arena is next to that.
Okay, excellent. No, that'd be good. That's a good to put out, good information, put out good resources. Excellent. All right. So now we get into 4th of July and Memorial Day. So I had a conversation with Mr. Roche, and as everyone knows, the city took a hit on its budget this year, so we have to go over and prioritize what to go over and do for events. Now, from what I got from the meeting, I'm thinking, and I'll run it by you guys, is I think we should put our resources into the 4th of July, being the 250th anniversary. Right?
I have one more thing for you. Speaking of money, on yesterday's agenda, the Veterans Commission somebody donated $5,000. Not somebody, it was the, why can't I think of the Frenchman?
There's a lot of Frenchmen.
It used to be
Not the Fleur de Lis, but the one over on Moody Street? The club, or?
not the club, it was a group, it was a veteran, St. Louis, no, not St. Louis, but I'll get the exact name,
Okay.
but they donated $5,000, and we were just waiting for it to get approved, but it's going into the Veterans Commission's fund. And
Okay.
there's like 900 in there already.
But that $5,000 would be huge.
That'll do it, but I just want you to know that. Thank you for
Excellent.
reminding me.
Excellent. That's outstanding. We're gonna make sure when we do find out, we definitely gonna go over and send them a thank you, and recognize them formally next meeting. That's actually awesome news. All right, so,
Was that at the meeting of the usual
City
city hall
council?
meeting?
City Council?
Yes, last night.
Okay,
Should have been last night.
okay.
I think we can find that out there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, we'll recognize them formally next month, of course. So, what I'm thinking now, 4th of July. So we have to either go over, we put money towards the Memorial Day event or 4th of July. With 4th of July being the 250th anniversary, if I'm correct, right?
Yes.
Okay, the city want, and I had a conversation, possibly bringing back a parade for the city. Okay, I did go over and talk about a possible route. We'll see if that works. If we can bring it from Dutton Street to down here over to UMass. The arena. And then having food trucks, different, like bouncy houses, things like that, for people to attend. And then as the day wears on, then we have the fireworks over at the baseball field, which is a few blocks away. So make it almost a day event. So they like the idea. I think having a parade in the city would be nice. We haven't had, we don't do many of them. We do like the City of Lights parade, which is nice around Christmas time. But I think it would be nice to go over and have a 4th of July parade.
Is there a meeting planned? Is there a set meeting that?
They're working on it.
Working on it.
Okay, but I gave a bunch of ideas on what, like resources that I've acquired throughout the years that we can hit on, like using the Army Band, the Army Marching Band, but those requests have to be sent in sooner rather than later. Utilizing the National Guard for vehicles, once again, requests have to be sent in sooner rather than later.
Can we get anybody to, do you think we can get some groups to maybe have like a float contest?
Yeah.
Or decorating the cars or the
Yes.
Jeeps or
That's
something?
what I was thinking. I was thinking of inviting car clubs to take a veteran. Like, we took part in a parade. We took veterans in American muscle cars. Her dad was one of them. We put bunting on the side of the cars. I had her dad in my convertible Mustang, and it was a great draw. People were just blown away.
Michael has a friend who runs a
Car club?
Yeah.
car club.
Oh, that'd be
We could
outstanding.
contact him, ask him if someone would like to participate in that and show for veterans.
Because that would be a big draw. People would more come to see muscle cars, I think, before 4th of July parade, unfortunately.
Oh, and
It'd be a
the
huge
thing is,
draw.
there's plenty of parking over there, so as the vehicles come in, they can go over and stage at the end.
Yeah.
And people can still go over and look at the cars, go get a bite to eat.
But I still
Yeah.
envision her father when I had him in and other veterans. And then us trying to march. We needed remedial marching.
That donation was from the Franco-American veterans. They disbanded, and it's 520248.
That's outstanding.
American
Nice.
veterans.
It's too bad that they disbanded.
That was
But-
52.
520248.
What are your thoughts on what should, you already got quite a bit, actually.
So I think that if we go over and once this gets going, the route is easy to go over and maintain. It's not crazy, so when we have our more senior veterans, if they want to walk, it's not a crazy walk. We go from the new Sun Building right across from the Parks parking lot over here by the new garage, right down Dutton Street in front of the Arcan, right into the arena. Vehicles can go right in. They can stage. The military vehicles can stage. People can see them, see the muscle cars, whatever other vehicles. We can probably call the Civil War reenactors that have the horses. That'll be pretty cool to have. If we get the okay to roll with this, it's going to be a lot of requests being sent out at once, because they're going to have to be sent out, like I said, sooner rather than later, especially when it comes to the military, having them for like the 4th of July.
And at this point, we might be lucky to get one band out of this.
Right. If I can get the marching band, or if I can get the rock band, but the good thing is I do have a connection to the Army band. One of my coworkers is a member of the Army band, so it could go over and work in our favor.
Are you looking to do it on July 4th proper?
I think they already have a day that they have it. I will get back to you on the official day. All right? So, that being said, Memorial Day. If we're gonna go over and put time and money into the 4th of July event, Memorial Day is gonna have to be downscaled.
I can do the same thing I'm doing now. It's not going to cost a whole lot of money.
What we did last year?
Yeah, last year's was
I
pretty
could
downscaled.
probably secure the auditorium again.
Okay. Yes, perfect.
As long as, I mean, if the Veterans Council is not using it, then I'm sure we can get that, and we can do the same thing. I
We also-
have enough money for food. That's
We-
basically all I need to spend.
If we have nice weather, we could probably even use Veterans Park.
Memorial Day, we could do Veterans Park. I think that'd be a great idea.
I say,
Oh.
try to get that first and then use the other venue as a backup, the indoor venue,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Or we could do outside at the auditorium.
Okay.
Right.
even better,
It's been
yeah.
done there as well. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. And there's
Right.
plenty of parking across the street.
Right now, it is under construction, though.
Hopefully by May it'll be.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know.
It is government.
But I can put that together,
Yes.
like this Veterans Day one, if you're okay with that. And we can
Yep.
add things to it if you want
Of
to,
course.
depending where we are, but I wouldn't worry about money for that.
Don't trust Mr. Golden to bring a bill.
No, we've gotten nothing but good support from the city when it comes to veteran events. They've been absolutely outstanding. Every time I have meetings with the special event staff, with Eric, literally it's, let's see what we can make happen. Let's see what we can get going. We just, like I said, we do have to be mindful of the budget. It is what it is. Like anything else, we gotta go over and operate within reason. So, but doing that, we can kind of go over and keep both services going pretty good. So, as we get more information on 4th of July, I'll get approval from Mr. Roche and her staff to see what they're looking for, and we'll send out the requests, or have them send out the requests. Excuse me. And so that'll cover the majority of our events, our major events from the city. Obviously, we'll have numerous smaller events throughout the year that, we can attend or, sponsor or do something for. But I think those are gonna be our big ones for this year. Unless anyone has anything else they'd like to add.
During my meeting with the Vet Center, I let them know that if they had anybody they wanted to honor for Veteran of the Month or quarter or how we did that. And they seemed very excited about that. So I hope we can get some, they have a nice, pretty large group over there.
They do.
And they've been very, very helpful. So I think it's important to, celebrate.
Yes. Yeah, no, they've been absolutely outstanding. I do want to get a hold of, is Mr. DeWitt still over at UMass Lowell? The Veteran Center over at UMass Lowell?
DeWitt?
Yeah, I think it was Mr. Mr. DeWitt. No?
Is that the new guy? The new gentleman? I know who you're talking
know
about.
everyone over
He's
there.
Vietnam vet?
Yes.
He's not DeWitt.
Michael served with Ted.
Well, I was just there a couple of weeks ago, talked to everyone over there. I pretty much know most of
The
the people over there. I have
Veterans
spoken to them already.
Director.
I actually have friends there.
He's a Vietnam,
Yeah.
I know,
The guy
he's a
that was there
VFW member
was
too.
an
Yes, he
infantry
is.
guy.
I've served with him on the board of directors
My
for
mouth
years.
is-
What is the end means to contacting UMass Lowell?
They do have a pretty good veterans group over there that would be younger veterans that are going back to school. So getting them organized and active would be a good asset.
We could send an email to Ted, who is the
Ted's a
director
close
of.
personal friend of mine.
Excellent, that works.
Yeah, and
Yep.
we could send a invitation and all the flyers as well. He'll post them.
Why don't we go over and send him an invitation to attend the next meeting?
I will. I'll invite him.
I'd like to
I
go.
don't know how to say his last name.
Zirinsky.
Thank you.
And then I think,
McDivitt.
I think that's it.
It's
Yep.
McDivitt.
So,
And I'm not even,
McDivitt. I think I know the guy, but.
I'm only 54. I'm losing my mind
Is he an
already.
infantry guy? Was he first infantry?
I'm not sure. I just know he's Vietnam,
Yeah, this guy's Vietnam vet, first
Tall.
infantry.
taller than me, which most everybody is.
Good group over there, though. They couldn't do enough for us for Memorial Day.
excellent. All right, so then we have also on the docket, do we have an update on the homeless veterans with their pets?
We do.
Excellent.
Want to go over
All
it?
right.
Or should I?
We contacted the MSPCA and the Lowell shelter. They do have temporary shelter for veterans' pets while they transition into housing. We call the Lowell Housing Authority, and veterans can have pets
Excellent.
in Lowell
He
Housing.
assured us.
We forwarded the information to the gentleman that
The-
seeked out Michael for help, and gave him the information, and
The-
he's gonna take it from there.
The family
So-
wants to thank you all very much, even for
Yes.
taking the time to do that.
Excellent. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for spearheading that. That's good. All right. All right. So we also discussed revising the policy from Veteran of the Month more to a Veteran of the Quarter, which I think is going to be a lot more effective. So we'll do four a year, and we'll recognize. Should we do Middlesex Valley, or do we want to limit it towards Lowell?
The greater Lowell area, I was about that. It
Okay.
encompasses a lot more. And
All right.
some ambiguity in there.
All right,
Yeah,
if we can, let's try to keep it to Lowell-based, for obvious reasons, we are the Lowell Veterans.
Or they
Council.
work in Lowell,
Oh,
or
work in
work
Lowell.
for Lowell.
Yep,
A connection to the Lowell, greater Lowell.
yeah,
A lot of people,
yeah, some connection to the city.
Yeah.
Let's put it with
That's
that.
good. That's
Some
perfect.
connection to the city.
Question on the veteran of the month or quarter, whatever
Yep.
it's going to be. If we get a little overloaded, I don't see any reason why you couldn't have two in one ceremony.
No, of course not. Well,
Yeah.
if we go over and we find numerous candidates that need to be recognized, let's recognize them. Of course we can. And then we have the banner program. I did bring that up to the Lowell Vet Center. So we're gonna go over, and that way we get maybe a little bit more interest this coming year. Get that going, instead of just having the few that we have inside the Arcan, which came out awesome, by the way.
thank you very much.
They did, I was out there the other day. So they do look good.
The applications are ready. I haven't had any takers yet,
Okay?
but and there are, I don't know if people at home know that there is a Memorial Square program for veterans in the city of Lowell. The eligibility is pretty tight. When I first started 19 years ago, the criteria was changed. You need a combination of medals and service in the city, but I have applications. I haven't had a lot. At one point they were doing them every weekend.
What is what's the criteria for, and what do they get? Is there a brick with their name on it, or?
You get a square.
Oh, an actual square, the city square.
The
Yeah,
street signs.
Okay.
It'll say Paul Paradise Square,
Okay.
Memorial Square, but it'll just say Square.
What is the criteria for,
Killed in action is automatic. POW is automatic. Silver Star, Bronze Star, the Air Medals, those are automatic. And then the next category down, you need to have 3 of, like, the lower, like the Purple Heart, and there are couple other medals off the top of my head I don't know. And then service. How many years have you done? At least 10 years of service for an organization in Lowell? Have you, if you've done work, did you serve as an officer? for this in an organization that worked within the city. I can forward, I can give you the application. I have the application.
Send it over to the veteran email.
Okay.
Email group, and we'll go over and we'll set up another folder within that drive
All right.
for the Veterans of Quarter and the, what is that called, that program?
The Memorial Square.
Memorial Square.
Okay.
Okay. That way we can keep putting that kind of information out. That's all good stuff.
There is.
And that comes with a ceremony and everything, whatever they like, really.
Okay.
That's why I have money for these other things, because we haven't really had any
Takers.
takers
Do
recently.
you want, for the Veterans Day event, do you want the Lowell Police Honor Guard?
I have the, I asked the Lowell High School ROTC, JROTC, and he's already committed, but I don't know, can we use both?
Yeah, you can. We do it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, when we do the police graduation, we have, we'll march in, they'll come in behind us, and it's literally two of them, side by side.
Do you have any police officers that sing?
I don't think so.
Wouldn't it be great if they were all in their dress?
I don't think we have any singer.
I need somebody to sing God Bless America. I'd rather it not be me. I don't want it to be me. I don't want it to be about me. I just want, I want to involve as many veterans as possible.
Yeah.
Big group.
How about a Girl Scout group?
Perhaps a Girl Scout. I couldn't do the schools. There are rules with using God.
Cheating, I've looked at your notes.
Noted.
I just wanted to double check our dates.
It was an attempt. I failed. But
Is there any other choirs kicking around?
if anybody has any access to Lowell High School
Oh, yeah.
show choir,
What about the VFWs? Do any of the local VFWs have a choir?
no.
Well,
No. Lowell VFW there's 3 or 4 of us that meet. There's not many.
Yeah.
I have somebody from there. I mean, she backed me up at the last event. I saw her in the audience, and I typically say, "Hey, how's your voice today?"
I got an idea, but let me make a few phone calls.
Sure.
Let's see what I got.
But the kids from the school, I asked them to sing the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. They couldn't do the God
Yep.
Bless America.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go from there. So,
Comes together.
Another thing that did come up that I've been that was several city employees have reached out to me about the veterans have the ability to buy back up to 4 years of their military time, and several veterans from different departments within the city has asked if we can maybe contact Rodney Elliott and have him request putting a bill through allowing veterans to buy back upwards of 10 years.
Ooh.
So
Is that a congressional thing?
I don't know. He said last time I had a quick conversation with him, he said he can put the bill through, but we'll see. You know,
Yeah, I think it's got to go through the representatives first, then Congress, and
Right.
then it would be an option, a local option.
yes. Now, obviously, you still have to buy back your time, which goes into it goes into the city funds, just like how we have it now.
Mm-hmm.
But he did ask that if we would support this idea for our local veterans that work for the city. Does anyone have any objections to this?
How does the buyback work?
So we can, depending if you are, let's say, like for myself, I can buy back up to, you get capped out at 4 years. So you have to pay X amount of money to buy back 4 years, and it allows you to retire 4 years early. But you're paying into the system. So it's not free time that you're getting. You still have to pay X amount of dollars according to your data hire for buying back years. And it varies about what you did. If you were a reservist, I think you can only buy, a year and change?
Every 5 years of reserve time equals 1 year buyback.
Okay, unless you were activated, and that time counts. But like for myself, I was active duty, but you only cap out at 4 years. You can't buy back anything more than 4.
How much did we get? How much did I buy back? 2 years? Only 2 years for the state.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
four, maybe 4.
No, it's only 2 years.
So for with that, they did go over. So like I said, several of our veterans did reach out and ask if the commission would go over and support proposing this to Rodney Elliott to put up within our.
Should we put that in writing, a request in writing?
Yes, but first we have to get the general consensus. Are you guys in favor of this?
Could I ask a question?
Sure, of course.
All right, from what I understand, because I know Michael has experience with this, but it's for city employees
Mhm.
who are veterans.
Yes.
And for so many, 5 years equals 1 year of buyback. And you're proposing to ask Rodney Elliott to change that to, you can buy back as many as 10 years.
Yes.
Just the
Why not?
the 5 year to 1 year thing is only for reserve time.
Right. If you're active, it's year for year.
What about National Guard?
Same as reserves.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good ask.
Okay.
So that means conceivably you could get a job for this city. What does it take, 10 years to,
You vested after 10.
so you could not work a day and still get your retirement?
They're probably going to want some language that nullifies that. That you'll that you'll have.
Curious, 'cause
This is. I think it's going to mostly just be for retirement purposes. I don't think it's going to go towards any form of investment. And also that is like, if you have guys who are leaving active duty after 12, 15 years, and they're going to be obviously older, they may not be able to reach full retirement, that full retirement pension, and this may be able to go over and allow them to draw a full pension with the city. So, what do you guys say? Do you support it?
Yes.
Okay, I support it.
I support it.
Okay, we'll go over and we'll put that forward to Rodney Elliott and see if we can go from there. All right. Any other new business that we need to address? No? No? All right, I move to adjourn.
Second that?
Excellent.
Time?
Can I get the time?
Time is 5:43.
Thank you.
All right.